It's this kind of fun preset that always makes me excited to open a Soundiron instrument. Hi, I'm Dumble Dan from SampleLibraryReview.com, and today we're doing the first look at Cylindrum from Soundiron. Now, this is a customly created instrument from Greg over at Soundiron, and this is a brand new version of the library. I believe it's version 3, since they had created it and sampled it. Whole new interface, and this is a crazy instrument. It was actually designed and constructed using Greg's mathematics skills. The end result is like a 20-foot piece of tuned percussion in which Soundiron is sampled as well as turned into some great ambiances and effects. Library downloads is just under 1 gigabyte. Contains this samples from this custom created instrument. It's got 20 presets for percussion, effects, and ambience as NKI presets. The library does come with LFOs, filters, arpeggiator, and effects panel. It does require the full version of Contact 5.5 or higher. It normally sells for just $49 US. Be sure to include a link below, take you straight over to the Cylindrum page if you want to check out more details. All right, I've got Cylindrum loaded up here. It's a quick batch resave, and we're ready for business. Looks like we've got a ton of atmospheres and effects in this effects preset folder. And then we've got the Cylindrum main NKI, which I've got here. You can see we've got the effects, and it looks like it's set up here with samples. You can get to this, the hall samples, the ambient samples, and subsynth samples, all additive right there, and our different articulations drop down here, as well as some swell, ADSR, vibrato, filter, and pitch. So let's just listen to this thing. Yeah, that's a fun little sound. That's the fat sound with just the dry. Let's listen to the hall setup. Boy, that's a lot. That's a rich sound there. And you see how clicking on each of these presets it gives you different controls. So I can give the hall, and then I can turn on and just click over to the dry. And control different offsets. Oh boy. Already into that Soundiron sound design. Let's see what our subsynth sample set's like. Yeah, it's just so low. I don't know if you could hear it unless you got headphones or your subwoofer on. Let's go back to the hall. Check out the small version. Still sounds really full. This is what I want to do. Arpeggio. Yeah, just flip the arpeggio on. Let's turn on our filter and arpeggio at the same time. Fun stuff, having a good time. Yeah, LFO, filter, ARP. That's a different, there's a slew of presets it looks like we could jump through for our arpeggiator. And you can also just kind of drag and pencil in what you'd like and change your play pattern and as well as speed. Wacky. All right, we're getting way out there. I just wanted to check out some of those. We've got a muted versions. And I need to go back and turn off my filter and my ARP so I can hear these guys. I'm a huge fan of this, just this kind of instrument, and this one just sounds wonderful. You can see here we've got our different ambience sample sets. We can turn that sub on. Bring our ambience down a little bit. Add our hall. Now this will probably sound cool with ARP. Let's just see if we get one of these. This one's pretty quick. How about we go to 16ths? There we go. Yeah, that's fun. It'll take a little work to get those to kind of match up right now. I'm just really jumping around here today, guys, but I just wanted to get more of a chance to see what else we had here. Some different sampled with verbs, looks like halls. I've mentioned many times, I'm not a synth purist in any way. When I think about going to use some kind of plucked synth, it just kind of makes me sad. So this is probably something I could see myself going to more than going to a synth instrument. Yes, I know it's manipulated quite a bit, but I think, I don't know, I just prefer sampled instruments manipulated to synths for some reason. Yeah. All right, I got a little bit of a feeling what this is about. Let's just see. It looks like, yeah, we've got saw wave, square. We listen to the sign at the beginning. Dial tone. Sounds like the random that I used the other day in my random scoring jump start video. Let's check out some of these presets. So these are effects presets. They've got the effects loaded up. Let's try a couple more. So same sample set, same instrument, just a curated preset for the effects units. Yeah, really like this one. Let's see if they allowed us to do the pitch bend. Yeah, heavy metal Cylindrum group. Whoever wants to build their own Cylindrum and start a heavy metal Cylindrum group with me, send me an email. I'd love to do that. Let's see what else we got here. Squozone, freshly squozen. Yeah, once you get down here kind of low, you get a whole different thing going on. This might be cool with a little bit of one of these halls. Might be a little bit much. I think if you really dial that one back. Yeah, it's kind of fun. See what this ghostly one is all about. I like how it opens up to the page, so you know that this one's really using your filter. And let's go ahead and give him a CC. It's using the LFO. Sorry, not the filter. No wonder it's not doing anything. It's like alien steel drums. There, it's my new score for my horror movie that I'm gonna go back in time into the 1980s and score. It's this kind of fun preset that always makes me excited to open a Soundiron instrument. Just really fun stuff. This This would probably be really good with arpeggio. Maybe not. Maybe I need to spend a little bit more time and get some arpeggios, actually write to it. War Machine. Let's check out one more thing here. There we go. We just need to load this one up with my the Druzz Droid presets. Let's do that. Let's have a moment of play. And let's turn my click on during record. That'll help me out a lot. Here we go. There we go. I'm going to record that. You know what? I'll bring this window down into my monitor so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just having a little play here. And just call this Indust Beat. And close him up there. I'm going to go and bring him to here. I'm going to make him a 2-bar loop. We'll just do him a couple times like that and that. Now I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to bring up my Druzz Droid beat up. The one that I had so much fun. Made me want to start a Cylindrum metal band. Okay, here we go. I think I got something. See if it'll work. Now I need to get my volumes and maybe pan them a little bit. Let's see what we got. Yeah, he stops playing there. That's because I screwed up all of these. That's why you make sure it's playing on the beat. Right here. Fast way to do it. Like that. There we go. Now, this time I'm just going to pull them out. Let's hear this. That's the beginning of another fine industrial Cylindrum metal groove I'm going to be working on probably for when I finally get a little free time here. I'm going to save this, buddy. Thanks so much for taking a little time to check out Cylindrum with me. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. I'm just a big fan of the sound design in it. The instrument itself is wonderful. I love the sound of these kinds of tube instruments, and Soundiron has a great sample set, which of course they've curated out, as we've heard, into some very different ambiances and atmospheres with their effects presets. I'll be sure to include a link to take you to the Soundiron Cylindrum page, as well as over to Sample Library Reviews Cylindrum page, where I'll post any other news, any other videos, review videos I find about it. Love to hear your thoughts. Comment below. Always love to interact and hear what you think about the different libraries. Like, share, and subscribe. Love your support. And be sure to head over to samplelibraryreview.com for the latest news, reviews, and weekly deals page.